And welcome back. We're venturing off into a final segment. It is a fun Friday and we're ending out with a bang. We're talking here Mexican independence right around the corner. Como Belize. Yes, the Embassy of Mexico, of course, to tell us about Mexican independence. In with us, mi amigo Hugo Juarez Carrillo.
Hi, how are
and
you?
he's, of course, the Counsellor of Legal Affairs and Press at the Mexican Embassy. And the lady with the fingers, the magic fingers, Mariana Chebat, is here with us to do some fried tacos and margaritas.
Margaritas, 8 o'clock in the morning.
That's
Buenos
right.
dias, good morning.
Morning.
And it's nice to have you in.
Thank you.
Let's jump in on it.
Wait, so do we just start off by saying Viva Mexico? Is
Viva
Mexico! Now we know that the party started from yesterday, so we are late in the action to start the celebrations
Actually,
for you guys.
You're not late. The
Okay.
thing is that we had to, because of budget things, we
Yeah.
had to do it one day earlier.
Okay.
And actually was not this big party that we usually have.
Okay.
Because, you know, a week ago we had a terrible earthquake
Yes.
in Chiapas,
Yes.
in Oaxaca.
Yeah.
And there is a kind of 2.5 million people that is right now suffering the consequences of this earthquake.
Wow.
And now we have two different hurricanes hitting the Pacific and
And
the
the
Gulf.
Yes.
Yes.
Then it's not a very good time for partying.
Yeah.
But anyways, we have to remember that in 1810 we started our War of Independence. And today at the National Palace, President Peña Nieto is going to give El Grito, what we call the Call of Independence. We have, President Peña Nieto have decided to cancel the dinner, the gala dinner that usually we have in the National Palace, and because of the same thing.
Yeah.
But anyways, we are remembering the heroes that gave us country, liberty, and sovereignty to Mexico. And well, it's going to be today this grito ceremony in Mexico City, and tomorrow the big military parade that usually we have in Mexico City too.
Of course, we do want to remember that there have been quite a few natural disasters in Mexico, and I appreciate what you say, because sometimes it's about having priorities. But nonetheless, you celebrate even if it's scaled down a bit, because you're happy it's going to be your Independence Day.
It's our Independence Day, and at the same time we are very proud of it, and I believe that this is a way that Mexicans we used to deal with the disaster and painful things, putting a good face.
And every celebration includes some good food and some good drinks.
And tequila, of course.
What is a Mexican party without tequila?
There's no a Mexican party without tequila.
Okay,
Mexican
and you
beer.
have your special tequila here as
This
well.
is a very good one.
Is this
yes,
your favorite
because
one?
One of many.
One of many.
One of many,
I always
good.
ask
This is the one I
Mexicans
have
what's their
home.
favorite Mexican, their favorite tequila. What's yours?
Don Julio, I think.
Okay.
And yours?
Reposado.
Mine is Herradura Blanco.
Ooh, I've never heard of that one.
Well, this is a very traditional one,
Okay.
a very clean one, because it's directly from the distillation process, and I like it.
Don Julio, too,
Okay.
I think.
Don Julio, actually, Hugo, for the record,
Yes.
what date is Mexico's independence?
Well, the date exactly is September the 27th.
Okay.
Okay.
But we celebrate the beginning of the war that was on September 15th, 1810, and it lasts for 11 years. In 1821, September the 27th, what we call the Three Guarantees Army entered to Mexico City. That was the conjugation of the insurgents and the army that was fighting against them. They were Mexicans, mainly mestizos and mulattoes in the independence army, and criollos and some Spaniards in the other side. They joined together. They signed what we call the treaties of Córdoba, where the last viceroy signed. Mr. O'Donoghue signed the Independence Act, and finally the army entered to Mexico City in that date. September 27th.
Okay. So you celebrate the beginning and not the end.
At the beginning. This is a very long month, we could say, because we celebrate the 1st of September is the State of the Union by the President.
Okay.
Then the 13th, we commemorate a battle in Chapultepec, where a group of cadets, very young cadets, died defending the country against the Americans. Then the 14th, we celebrate the joining to the Mexican Federation by the state of Chiapas, used to be part of Central America, and in 1824, 14th of September, they became part of Mexico because they made a referendum to do so.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the 15th, you know, the grito, the 16th, the parade,
Military
and
parade.
the 27th, we have this this celebration of the consummation of the independence.
See?
Want to
We're-
drink tequila?
Tequila, I love that.
You
And I am
insist
just
on tequila.
eyeing those tacos. So why don't we get started and
You want
you
to
can
start
tell
with
us
the
a bit
tacos?
about that.
Sounds good.
Yeah, we
But
were
there's-
just told you should eat before you have alcohol. So let's eat a little bit.
At 8 o'clock, yes.
Yeah.
What we're gonna do today, fried chicken tacos. Very easy, you know. I'm characterized because
Yeah.
I do easy recipes.
We like that. And
Yes,
everybody
so
thinks
that
it's
everybody can do it.
complicated.
No,
Mom-
no,
moms
not
do.
at all.
Uh-huh.
True. When you have house and kids and everything has to be easy and to feed an army. So today we're gonna do with chicken. This is just chicken breast,
Chicken breast.
boiled,
shredded.
boiled and shredded.
That's it.
That's it. And then we're gonna do tortilla, fresh tortilla.
Okay.
Let me use this ones.
So tacos are very Mexican.
Tacos are very yeah. And you there every time there's a tortilla, there's a taco. You can
Whatever
can
meat
fill
you have.
whatever thing you have, you can fill it with whatever thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
One of the things I love doing when I go to Mexico, not that I always eat it, is just checking out the menus and seeing the different types of meat. And it's interesting because it's not always just chicken and pork. It could be brain, right?
Oh, yes.
It could be, what are some
Nose.
of the other
Tongue.
the nose, the tongue.
We eat
all kind of
everything
everything.
on the pork and everything on the cow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
But the
He
horn.
eats everything on the pork.
What's your favorite?
Tail,
My
toro.
favorite, we call it taco de lengua. It's a tongue.
It's the
taco.
tongue. I've
Tongue
heard that
tacos.
before. Yeah.
Wow.
It's the cow.
Yeah.
You boil it, then you peel it, and then you eat it in little pieces or
Yeah.
maybe
Strips.
Yeah.
it's
La
delicious.
lengua.
No, la lengua no.
lengua.
La lengua no. My favorite is shredded chicken.
So let's get into
Yes,
it.
but this one can. Well, I'm gonna use my hands.
Okay, sure, sure.
Because it's easier and fast.
And they're clean.
They're clean. Thank
Yes.
you. So you just put some chicken
Chicken roll.
and you roll it and you stuck them there.
And you would put a toothpick
And
to
you-
hold it.
If it's very fresh, you can just throw them in the hot oil one
Just like
time.
that.
Yes, just like that. Well, depending on how many you
Careful.
have to do too.
Okay.
And like you were saying, these fried tacos can be with the shredded chicken, pork, beef, the
Lengua.
the flat steak, and for the vegetarians and the people that don't eat lengua, you can do with refried beans or potato. So tacos can also be vegetarian. It doesn't have to be
All
part of the
chicken.
pig
Yeah.
and the cow.
See, this is the evolution taking place
That's
in
right.
Mexico,
I
right?
tell you,
Because
once you have a tortilla,
we didn't have chicken in
Yeah,
Mexico.
yeah.
We have guajolotes. We have what's the name in English of
Guajolote,
pavo.
that's right.
Huh?
Pavo.
Like turkey?
It's a
Oh, turkey. It's like a wild turkey?
Like a
I guess?
wild turkey.
Okay.
Turkeys are from America, and we used to eat turkey, not chicken.
Okay.
Okay.
So there.
All right.
but you still shred it. You still
Yeah.
can shred it in the
Yeah, you
chicken.
can do that.
Mariana is just
I
saying
just
not
said
the lengua.
No, not the
Lengua.
Do you
lengua nor
eat
the
the brain
patas.
as well?
The brain, yes.
It has a weird texture.
I would try it.
Yeah.
I would
I
try
tried
it.
it.
I'd try it.
By-
It's
by-
not that bad.
Yeah.
By
It's not
accident,
my
I tried
favorite,
it.
but it's good.
Okay, let's go super traditional. What's a traditional taco in Mexico?
Will
Like
be,
grandma used to make.
At
well,
home?
is-
Yeah.
what would be in your
At
home?
home, in my home, mole,
Okay.
chicharrón,
Okay.
Okay, yes.
everything like with a sauce. Everything has a sauce.
Okay.
So it's the typical one. But if you're in the street, it has to be taco al pastor.
Taco al pastor is
It
my
has to be-
favorite.
it
That's
has to
my
be taco al
favorite.
pastor.
Well, you know,
De puerco.
yes,
De puerco.
Pero no lengua.
Well,
Sí.
at home, my mother, she's from the north. Then she prepares very special tamales. And my father is from the south, from Oaxaca. Then my mother learned to prepare different kind of moles. My favorite is the black mole negro. Delicious.
They have different types of mole?
Ah, yes.
Okay.
Only in Oaxaca you have green, you have red, you have yellow, you have black.
I only know the black.
Well, maybe you don't know exactly the black. Maybe you know more the poblano type.
Oh, yeah, the one that has chocolate.
The chocolate one. I was going to say the
That's the
chocolate
black
one.
one.
And
That's the black
not
one.
so sour, so bitter. Not
I know
sour,
in
bitter.
Corozal they do the different colors of mole as well. So, so the
And they have
Mexican
different
flavor is there.
names. Each state has a different typical meal.
Okay.
And
As well as a attire, no? As well as a dress.
I was going to say, and you talk about the south, the north, this outfit that you're
This
wearing.
is Chiapas.
Okay.
This is, and actually it's part of an outfit. It has a long embroidered skirt,
Okay.
which I didn't bring, but it's the whole, and this is from Chiapas. This is a typical Chiapaneca one.
All right.
Okay.
So we're in style.
So in
We've
style,
got
yes.
tradition going on.
We already fried our tacos.
Yeah.
That was quick.
We
That was
put it in the
very
the TV version of a
That's
fryer.
right. And then you literally put whatever you have at home.
Yeah.
Okay.
And whatever everybody likes. We're gonna put in this one. We're gonna put some sour cream.
Okay.
And these are ingredients that you find everywhere. You don't have to be in Mexico or close to Mexico. You know.
I think so.
Well, okay, not in China.
Not that easy.
Not that easy.
And-
Almost.
Sauces are so important when you're having a Mexican dish. That's why I was laughing when you said that, because you see this array of sauces. You usually see queso blanco,
That's right.
crema. There's the guacamole looking one.
The guacamole,
peppers.
this goes perfect, yes,
Yeah.
with the guacamole. Today we're using simply pico de gallo,
Pico de
which
gallo.
is just tomato, onion, and a
Onion,
little bit of
cilantro.
cilantro.
Okay.
The lime sauce.
It's salsa.
It's kind of salsa.
Salsa
What's the,
mexicana.
what's the difference between salsa and pico de gallo?
Pico de gallo is
Good
a type of
question.
salsa.
Huh?
Pico de gallo is a type of salsa.
So why is it referred to as pico de gallo?
This is raw.
Okay.
And the salsa is usually either boiled first or on the comal.
That's
You
how-
char it,
Asada,
char it.
and
okay.
then you blend it.
There
So-
you go.
And salsa is usually blended, not you don't feel all the pieces, no?
Oh.
I guess that's the difference.
You know, I always say that.
This is called
as
salsa
the same.
mexicana in my hometown. I don't know in hers.
Pico de
called
gallo. Pico de gallo.
It's
Salsa mexicana.
Salsa mexicana, okay.
So last addition is
Cheese.
Oh,
This
yes.
is mozzarella, but queso blanco is
Yeah.
the best one. And of course, you can never forget the pepper sauce, which I forgot today.
oh my goodness.
But
But it's a top that comes.
But thank you. And it can be either green or red or purple or black, whatever.
Yeah.
It has to have pepper.
Yeah.
It has to
Then
burn.
we need
My
some Mexican
favorite
music.
is
We
always
need some
the
Mexican
hot
music right
pepper.
now.
Hot pepper, that's
Like,
right.
Hugo needs some pepper today after all the tequila.
Well, actually, I was very busy last
kidding,
night in
I'm
order to have
kidding.
tequila.
Thank you.
Saw him.
All right.
So, this is some.
So that's fried
There we
tacos
go.
right there.
So make your fried tacos at home in commemoration of the Mexican Independence Day, and then you get started on the margarita.
Yeah.
We're ready?
Ready and set.
Ready and
Yes.
set.
Yeah.
We're
Okay.
gonna do a frozen type.
Okay.
All right.
We can do all kinds of types.
So,
but this
and
is
that
a-
includes?
And that includes ice in the blender, the mix that
Yeah.
everybody sells.
Margarita.
And
So she
then,
always says she does the shortcut
yes, I
way.
tell you.
That's easier.
And then
Yeah.
easier, and there's different flavors as well. Right now we're gonna do the regular lime margarita,
Okay.
but you can have
So if you were making it from scratch, what would you put in?
just lime juice.
Lime juice
Lime
and
juice.
tequila.
Sweet lime juice. All right.
Lime juice, tequila, triple sec, and right now I'm gonna tell you the secret.
Ooh.
Well, okay, so we already had the mix.
Yeah.
So tequila,
Tequila.
to taste.
Tequila to taste.
However you like it.
However, depending on the hour of the day. Yes.
So we got the 8 o'clock mix just
Yes,
now, right?
yes, a little bit.
Thank you.
Then
For
has
you
to be
to try
stronger.
it.
But there are parts of
It has
Mexico
to be
right now that it's
stronger.
9 o'clock.
So wait,
you know.
Hugo's saying if he mixed it, he'd be still pouring,
A little
right?
bit more. You
I
gotta
don't
try
know.
it.
That's if you want this very light one.
Oh, I don't think he's happy. Let's
no,
see
no, a little bit more.
So Hugo, you will tell
Maybe
Mariana when to
you
stop.
need a caballito in order to measure exactly how much tequila are you putting in.
A good cook
Okay.
never measures.
all right.
A good bartender never
I'm questioning
measures.
my commitment to sample now, right?
And then the secret is add a little bit of sugar.
Oh, wow.
That's the secret. So it's not that.
Sugar. That.
Eh?
Sugar.
Do you make your own margaritas?
I don't drink
Okay.
margarita.
You don't? Oh,
Well,
This
today
is
is
very
your lucky
ladies
day.
thing.
Okay, for you.
Very ladies thing.
We're ready.
start the blender. Here's the interesting thing, though, that I always find Mexicans typically don't shot tequila.
We do.
Yeah?
I do.
You do? I always find that Mexicans tend to sip it.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah. They
I
have a
mean,
shot,
yes,
but they
yes,
sip it.
yes,
Oh,
Not
okay.
like us who
That's
try to
strange.
get it down and
No,
swallow
that's
it.
crazy. That's crazy.
That's for girls when you're having fun.
Yeah,
That's the short part.
Yes, crazy girl.
There's nothing wrong with it. I'm just saying that typically you enjoy your
You
tequila.
have to sip it in order to really taste it.
That's it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And to enjoy.
So to get the real flavor, you sip.
Exactly.
All right. All
You
right.
put some lime around.
Limon.
And you were telling us about the glass.
The what?
The glass,
Oh,
yeah.
well, this is a beautiful air-blown glass.
Uh-huh.
This is from Tlaquepaque, Jalisco, and it's handmade. This
Yeah.
is something
Oh,
that you
wow.
cannot make in a processor. You have to do it one by one.
Ooh,
Yeah.
look at that.
Yeah, we're ready.
And it's 5 o'clock somewhere.
I know.
Yeah.
Oh, that's beautiful.
And there you have it.
Yes.
So it's
Margarita.
the
Salud.
Mexican Independence Day, and so we have margaritas.
And tacos.
And tacos.
That's
That
right?
sounds very good.
Oh,
And party. Where's the music? We're ready to dance.
I
Need some
know.
music, so good.
Does that mean you're gonna sing?
Ask the producer.
Are you gonna sing?
Rancho Grande.
You sing?
Okay,
This is
so
a very typical song.
what I was gonna ask you, what do you normally hear around? Like in Belize, we
Mariachis
hear
or-
certain songs around September all the time.
certain time.
Well, obviously the national anthem that
Yeah.
everybody sang last night,
Okay.
even when we had only the musical version of the national anthem, all the guys, Mexican guys there started singing it without girls, without being asked to, and that's very important.
Which
And,
is our one is sorry. It's very long. It's like 4.
No, well,
Or
we
6
used to
big
sing
ones.
the small version. The
Oh,
large
yeah.
version, it can take you like 10 minutes.
Oh wow.
But
Our
yes, it's
national
very
anthem is
large,
very
very
long.
large. But generally, what we will have in any of these celebrations is a good mariachi that is gonna sing the old songs of the Mexican.
Okay.
La Negra.
This is to dance. This is to dance. But yes, generally it's going to be songs from José Alfredo Jiménez and songs that were sung by Pedro Infante or Jorge Negrete, these guys that lived in the 50s.
Okay. Yeah.
And
That's
we-
why you lost me just now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the thing is that all Mexican, we have sang with them
Yeah.
in a way, a duet with these two guys because they sang maybe the best ranchero music that you can find. Yeah.
Y el grito?
Well,
You
El
hear
Grito-
that? Yeah.
Yeah, El Grito, this is a very important thing.
Yeah.
The president is one of the very few occasions where he used the tricolor band with an eagle in the middle. And he will remember the heroes of the country. He will remember Miguel Hidalgo, Morelos.
Yeah.
He will remember Guerrero and all these guys that fought and died.
Yeah.
In the
And
Independence
it's an interactive
Exactly.
flute.
Day. Yes,
Yeah.
he will say Viva Hidalgo and everybody in the plaza is gonna scream Viva. And at the end of all the names, he's gonna say 3 times Viva Mexico.
Viva Mexico.
And
Viva Mexico.
going upper and upper. And at the end of that, he's gonna ring the bell.
Bell, yeah.
This bell was in the Mexican little town where the independence began, Dolores Hidalgo, Guanajuato. And at the beginning of the 19th century, it was put in the National Palace. And every capital of the country has a duplicate of this, this bell. He's gonna ring the bell, he's gonna fly the flag.
Okay.
And at the same time, the national anthem is gonna be heard, and everybody's gonna see this.
All right, and that happens today at the Mexican Palace in Mexico City.
And
11 o'clock in the night.
everywhere you find a group of Mexicans,
Yeah.
they're gonna do the same thing.
Okay.
The governors, the mayors in small villages, or a group of Mexicans you can find, I don't know, in Finland, and if they get together more than 3,
They're most likely
gonna
going to
have
do El Grito.
their own greeting.
Okay, so we'll do the final 3, the Viva Mexico, to close off our segment, right?
Well,
Are you going to lead us?
I think you can put, I send the video of Ambassador Kesman doing so. And that will be the perfect way of closing.
So
and
we're
I'm
not
sure
gonna
Stephanie
close
has it.
with a Viva Mexico?
Well, yes, Viva Mexico.
All right. And with that, that closes off our segment for now. I say thank you for coming in.
Gracias.
Happy Independence Day.
Thank you.
Gracias.
We share such a great relationship with Mexico. We just wanted to be able to highlight that you are in celebration mode, as will the rest of Central America over the weekend as well. So thank you once again. And we're going to have our sampling session now, so we will be back in a few.